Get at it again, once again, tonight after Thanksgiving break. Tonight, the Design ARCA Series takes to Worldwide Technology Raceway, better known as a Gateway Motorsports Park, for 125 laps. With the off week, who has gotten the most comfortable on the track? And are the nerves out of the way? We welcome everybody back to MaxSpeedTV. Myself, as always, Joshua Medlock on the microphone for you all here this evening for what I think is going to be a pretty interesting event here this evening. There are a lot of drivers out here, pretty much a full field, and about 39 right now. I'm seeing a lot of trouble turns. A lot of trouble is going to be, of course, coming out of the turns. Going in it, probably not so bad. I think most of it is going to be coming out of turns 2 and turn 4 here this evening. The flat Darlington, I guess is what you could call it. It is a very much so shaped like Darlington, but very, very flat. We'll get into the degrees on the turns and on the stretches here in just a little bit, but glad to have everybody out there tuning in. We're going to go ahead and dive right into it. Starting with the pre-race analytics here tonight, 78-degree air temp, a track temp of 81, 125 laps we're going to be putting in here this evening. That's 156.25 miles. Tires, about 15 laps, you're going to see a major fall off here. They could probably go 30 or 40 laps on a set of tires, but they only get their sets of tires, which is they get the set they start with and 4 in the pit. So a total of 5 sets here this evening. We'll just have to wait and see how everybody is able to really hold on to a set or 2 if they can on the tires. Fuel window 45 to 50 laps here this evening. Somewhere around in there is going to be the pit window here. Pit road speed a grueling 45 miles an hour and a pace speed, of course, of 55 miles per hour at this 1.25 mile track. We're going to go ahead and dive into the point standings here. And it is round number 8 here this evening. So now we are going to start getting into on the outside looking in. We'll get down to them in just a minute. But right now, Clark Janikin there. Really, I wouldn't say a commanding lead over Lane Doyle, but he does have a 34-point lead at 294 points. Lane Doyle is up 2 spots into second, 260 points, 34 points back. James Shane Wolf in third, 256 points, 4 points out. Pierce Maffitt up 2 spots into fourth, 242 points, 14 back. Tyler Raw in fifth, 227 points, 15 back. Kyle Knapp Sr. down 4 spots into 6, 221 points, 6 back. Ryan Swan up 3 spots into 7, 194 points, 27 back. Then we get to Alexander Brown. He's up 5 spots, cracking the top 10 into 8th, 186 points, 8 back. And then we have a tie back here for 9th and 10th. Brendan L. Book up 4 spots, cracking the top 10 here into 9th, 182 points. Tied there with Carter Coop, also at 182, 4 points back behind Alexander Brown. Sebastian Taylor in 11th, down 4 spots, 181 points, 1 back. And moving up 9 spots into the top 12 is going to be Blair Daddy Patterson at 178 points, 3 back. Now on the outside looking in, now remember, only the top 12 in points after round 10 make it for the chase to battle it out for 5 races to see who the champion is. Of course, everybody else is going to be out there trying their best to, win races and to mess up the top 12. But right now, this is who we have on the outside looking in. Is Justin Lemke in 15th at 170. Patrick Moore up 3 into, that'd be 13th, 14th, actually tied there with Justin Lemke. And then in 15th, rounding out the top 15 at points, is going to be Ted Poulin down 7 spots at 169 points. He is 1 point behind Patrick and Justin. These drivers right now on the outside looking to get into the final. Well, after tonight, it's only going to be 2 more races. So 3, including tonight, round 8 tonight, round 9, and round 10. So That is the way it stands here this evening, folks. Into the point standings. I do hope that everybody kind of keeps their P's and Q's tonight. Like I said, huge field. This track is not very friendly on certain corners. So, I just don't know what's going to happen. We'll get more about Gateway here in the turns and some stuff that I was actually told here, because I don't know much about Gateway, but I know a little bit about it. We'll get more into that here in a little bit, folks. But right now, we're going to go ahead and step away and play the National Anthem. Qualifying is going to be underway, folks, when we come back. Alrighty, folks, we're back live on MaxSpeedTV. Qualifying, of course, is underway here at Gateway Motorsports Park. Alexander Brown currently right now up in the top spot. Rick Christensen in second. Blair Daddy Patterson right now in third. Cal Knapp fourth, and Matthew Robinson rounding out the top five. Still got several drivers, though, looking to put in a qualifying lap, starting with the sponsor himself, Doug Blackman here. Going to be putting in his first lap here pretty soon, coming out of turn number 4 now. Carter Coop going to be crossing the stripe there. It looks like that's going to be his first lap as well. Or is that his second? It looked like that might have been his second lap. He's just going to pull it down. Brendan L. Book. We got Dawson Miller out here as well. Right now, Alexander Brown, though, holding that top position. It's like Jason B. out in chat. Brian Odell. Brendan Kennedy. Bruce Amsden. Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, it's been a week. Looks like that's about, we got Lee Rigney out there in chat as well. Glad to see you. Yeah, it's been a week. We've been off. So we're trying to get back into the swing of things before we get on another week break. We'll get more on that, of course, a little bit later. Pierce M out in chat. Bought the track 2 hours ago. Oh, man. It looks like Brendan L. Book's going to go into currently 28th. He's coming out of turn 4 for his second lap. We will see where Brendan goes. Right now, Jarrett Lipster has the pole. And Brendan L. Book's going to go into 5th as we are winding it down the last 30 seconds here of qualifying. It looks like Jarrett Lipster is going to hold on to the pole as there is not enough time here for the drivers to get around the track. So what do you say we go ahead and once everybody gets into the lobby for the drivers meeting, we'll go ahead and pull Jared up here. But welcome back, everybody. Hopefully everybody had a good Thanksgiving and got the belly full of the turkey and the ham and the cranberry sauce and whatever else people eat on Thanksgiving. But we got to get back to racing, at least for a week, and then we will be off again. So we'll talk more about that. But let's see here if we can get our pole sitter up here real quick. It's like everybody trying to get into the there he is. Let me go ahead and pull him up here real quick. Jarrett Lipster, got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, I went ahead and just pulled you up from your team room instead of waiting for you to pop there in the ARCA lobby for the drivers' meeting. So
yeah, I was waiting for you.
Okay, well, you are going to grab the pole out here tonight at Gateway. A huge field out here for the track. It is a night race, so I guess that makes it a little better being a night race. I heard the day practice was a little rough. So, man, what's going through your mind? You know, Thanksgiving break, had the week off, and now we're back into racing, and we started at a mile and a quarter track.
What's going through my mind is I just got to survive. I didn't expect to get in the pole tonight at all, just like Chicagoland. And my teammates were way faster than I was. So I just want to survive tonight and try to see if I can win this one.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, we got 125 laps out here this evening. What do you think is going to be key? We know clean air is always key, but here, what do you think is the biggest key?
Staying out of the wrecks. Consistency.
So being up front and staying out of the pack, basically.
Yes.
I'm just going to put it bluntly. I mean, if you're in a pack, there's a pretty good chance something could happen.
Yeah, pretty good chance. These cars are really loose on exit, So
Oh yeah. Coming out of the turns 2 and 4. Well, what do you think is the worst turn, 2 or 4 coming out of?
2.
You think two's the worst?
Yeah, the rear tire, nothing wants to grab coming out of the corner.
Oh well, man, that's just part of the track, and I hear the setup is not friendly either. So.
No, it's definitely not friendly.
Oh man, well, congratulations, Jared. I mean, you're going to qualify on pole. You're going to qualify in the top 12. You got a bonus point for qualifying in the top 12 here as well. So congratulations on that. Definitely going to help. Kind of going forward. You're not in the top 15 from what I'm seeing. So
No,
kind of
I'm in
working your way.
22nd.
Oh, okay. So you got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, I missed out on the first 3 or 4 races because of computer issues, and
Ooh.
I'm just showing my speed now. So.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, Jared, good luck out there, buddy. We still got a ways to go. We got a 125 lapper here.
Thank you.
Bud. All right. Well, that was Jarrett Lipster, our pole sitter here this evening. We'll get more here in just a little bit, but I do want to go ahead and give my shout-outs here, of course, to Doug Blackman over at Doug Design for sponsoring the series here for the ARCA series for Extreme Motorsports. Can't do this without Doug, of course. Of course, the admins here this evening are going to be Curtis Vollmer, Russell LePage, Michael Atkins Jr., but I don't believe Michael is here. I believe he is under the weather, so I don't believe he is actually here. Michael, I hope you get to feeling better, buddy. We can see you back up here in the admin tower, and of course in the booth with us. I don't know if he's going to be with me tomorrow night or not. We'll just have to wait and see. But those are our admins here this evening. So a big shout out to them for putting in the time and the effort for really being admin control of the races here for this season. Of course, Rick Donathan for putting on an awesome league over here at Extreme Motorsports, all the way from the Street Stock Series on Sunday to the ARCA on Monday, Trucks Tuesday, Xfinity Wednesday, and of course the top tier, the Cup on Thursday night. Man, that is a lot of work that Rick has got to do, and he couldn't, of course, do it without his team of admins here as well. And, Rick, awesome job. And, of course, all the fans out there, as always, for tuning in each and every week. I know you guys would tune in on our off weeks if you could. So, glad to see you all out there tuning in for what I think is going to be a pretty good. It's going to be a pretty good race, but it is going to be a race to really be patient on, as we just talked to Jarrett. And the turns coming out of 2 definitely going to be an issue. So I think we're going to probably see some self-spinning here tonight. Let's hope not, but that is a big possibility. Of course, we do got a couple of standbys here that have jumped into the race here this evening. We've got Devin Buccino there in the 168. We know him from a few weeks ago. And then Chris Scala making his debut in the ARCA series tonight, back here in the 111. Of course, the standbys cannot qualify. They have to start from the back. We got Dwayne Dunn, Kevin Franks, and Edward Moore Sr. just rounding out the drivers that did not qualify. So we've got 5 drivers that didn't qualify. But Jarrett Lipster is going to be our pole sitter here. So let me see here if I can go ahead and get. Let's see here. I don't want to jinx him too early, so we'll wait. How about we go with somebody from the back instead of the front? Nice to see Cody back. Cody's back. I do believe I see him in here. All right. Well, let's see here if we can get Cody in here. Cody
If you,
Lipster, bud, got a copy.
yes, sir, I do.
I just seen you were back, bud.
Yeah, after a nice long hiatus, my brother told me that I should really kind of get back into this, so I figured it'd be a good opportunity for me to kind of take another try at this.
Glad to have you back. I know this is probably not the track you wanted to start at, but Gateway, it looks like you qualified back into the field 31st. And now I know Jared is your brother, but both of y'all very competitive. You know, you're going to try to go for the win just as he is. So what do you feel about this track? Are you comfortable with Gateway?
Honestly, Gateway is one of my least favorite tracks when it comes to running and iRacing just about anywhere. But you gotta have to adapt and make changes as we go. I've got a great team backing me, and hopefully they can kind of help me through a lot of these situations and keep my eyes open to what's going to happen during the race.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, always got to be, you know, you always need help with something. You know, that's what it is. You know, if you having issues, ask. Somebody's going to be there to help you. But yeah, you got a good team down there. It looks like you're part of, I believe that is ECM, East Coast Motorsports. So very, very good quality guys down there. What do you think is going to be the big trouble here? Is it going to be coming out of the corners? Is it going to be going into the corners? What?
I think the biggest problem spot, at least for me, has always been the exit of the corner, but primarily actually turn two. But I've seen a lot of people have a lot of trouble coming off of four, and if that's going to be the case, there's going to be some pretty big pileups there because of that wall closing in. That track closes up pretty fast, and the banking drops away pretty quickly. So you're really going to have to watch turn four.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to be watching here pretty closely. We're going to try to catch everything that we can. But, you know, pretty good, huge field out here, and I'm only one person up here, so it's going to be a little difficult.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
All right, Cody. We're glad to have you back out here on the racetrack, man. Just be patient. Take your time. Run your race. As I tell everybody, don't run anybody else's race. Run your race.
Absolutely. Thank you.
But oh, yeah, I just now noticed he was back. Wow. All right, glad to have him. Well, all right, well, let's go ahead and get one of the standbys down here that is making his start out here this evening. Chris Scala, got a copy?
Hey, buddy.
Well, you're making your start out here in the ARCA, man. You was just telling me that earlier. Congratulations on starting. I mean, you're a standby, but you're starting.
I'm just trying to get laps. It has been a lackluster season, we'll call it in a positive manner. So I just want to get out here and run laps. I know the setup's a little different tonight than usual, but just looking forward to just getting some laps here at Gateway tonight, trying to stay out of trouble, finish all 125, if not more laps. And just get ready for tomorrow night.
Oh, man, yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, just pulling those laps, trying to get as much as you can. These cars act totally different, of course, from the trucks, Xfinity, Cup, blah, blah, blah. We'll just go ahead and go with that. What do you think the biggest thing here is going to be in these ARCA cars?
Staying out of trouble, I think. These cars are going to be so free. We're in third gear pretty much most of the time in these corners. And as people might know, the lower the gear you're in, the higher the revs, the better tire spin.
Ooh.
So it creates looseness in these cars going through the corners. So just going to see, I think, unfortunately, a lot of maybe self-spins tonight and things like that. And, I mean, I don't wish that on anybody. I hope everybody has a good run tonight. But just being honest of what I'm seeing potentially happening, that kind of thing. But either way, just want to get the Functional Fitness 615 car to a good finish. And just thanks, Doug Design, for being on the car, also being a part of this series. I always have fun running the ARCA when I can, and whenever my computer cooperates with me, and looking forward to tonight.
You said 615, but you're in the 111.
I am, but that's just part of the sponsorship for Functional Fitness.
Okay.
It's it's a whole Nashville thing. Of course, Nathan, the guys over there, they're a good group of guys. They've helped me get into shape, sort of.
sort of. All right. Loved it. All righty, Chris. Well, good luck out there tonight. Got to start from the back, but I expect you to move up with the way this track is. So, good luck out there, Chris.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, I'll be out there on the drag strip when they start the race, just trying to hide.
Okay.
Otherwise, thanks to the viewers for watching as always, and shout out to the 4X guys, and let's go have fun.
Yeah, and there's a guy by the name of Jason B out in chat says, go Scala.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Good guy.
Okay, he's a good guy. All right.
He's a good guy.
All right. Good luck, Chris.
All right, absolutely. Thanks, Jason. Later, bud.
All right. I don't know if he called me Jason or you Jason in chat or what, but anyway, yeah, I guess we'll just go with that. I think everybody is still kind of on the whole Thanksgiving thing here. So let's see here if we can get I don't know if we're going to be able to get another interview in or not, but I think we'll probably have time throughout the race to get some more. But I do have my pick here tonight, and I told him I was going to pick him in one of his streams, and I know Logan is spotting for him. I don't know if this guy is watching or not, but my pick tonight is going to be the 91 of Blair Daddy Patterson. I think Blair, he qualified ninth. I think he's got something for these drivers. So we're going to have to wait and see how Blair does. But that is going to be my pick here this evening. Blair Daddy Patterson bringing it home into victory lane. So if you've got your picks, throw them in chat. We'll see how you're going to have to get rid of that name, hey, because you're killing me with that name. Glad to have you in chat, but you're going to have to get rid of it. All right, counting down to the last 30 seconds here. We'll go ahead and get rid of the driver bar. Compared to Darlington, well, let's talk about the turns here real quick for Gateway. Turns 1 and 2, 11 degrees. Turns 3 and 4, 9 degrees. Compared to Darlington turned 1 and 2, 25 degrees. 3 and 4, 23 degrees. The front stretch at Darlington, 3 degrees. And the back stretch is 2 degrees. So that is the comparison to Darlington. But let's get them down here on the grid here tonight. The MaxSpeedTV starting grid here this evening. Jarrett Lipster grabbing the pole, 31.521. Congratulations to Jarrett on pole, the only driver to get into 34.5s. Alexander Brown there in second, 34.620. Going to be on the outside pole here tonight. Tyler Raw third, Lane Doyle fourth, Brendan L. Book fifth, Randy Kruger sixth, Rick Christensen seventh, Clark Janikin in eighth, Blair Daddy Patterson ninth, Kyle Knapp in 10th, Matthew Robinson in 11th, James Shane Wolf in 12th, Pierce Maffitt 13th, Jeremy Rigney 14th, Sean Corcoran 15th, Ryan Swan 16th, Ted Pullen in 17th, Raul Nardi 18th, Sebastian Taylor 19th, Carter Coop there in 20th, Ryan Branshaw 21st, Jim Thorndike 22nd, Eric Talent 23rd, Patrick Moore 24th, Jeremy Knapp 25th, Jeff Glockner 26th, Josiah Strauss 27th, Damian Crump 28th, Doug Blackman 29th, and Justin Lemke 30th. Cody Lipster, glad to have him back out here racing there in 31st. Ron Schutte 32nd, Robert Kinney 33rd, Dawson Miller 34th. And out of the non-qualifiers, it's going to be Dwayne Dunn 35th, Chris Scala 36th, Devin Bacino 37th, Kevin Franks 38th, and Edward Moore Sr. going to round out our field here tonight in 39th. Monster Man Cave out there. Good old Gateway. Yep, good old Gateway. Yes, it is. I actually like Gateway. I think it's a very fun track. You know, it has the sense of a short track, but it also has a sense of a mile and a half per se, although it's not a mile and a half, and it races like Darlington in a sense, although it's a lot flatter than Darlington. All right, making our way into 3 and 4 here tonight. Pull those belts tight one more time, folks. We're going to be go green flag racing here at Gateway. This time by, that pace car is going to dive off to the safety of pit road. Jarrett Lipster already on the loud pedal. Boogity, 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 folks. Racing here tonight, round 8 at Gateway. Good job by Jarrett. Already now down into 1. Side-by-side action going on already between the 6 and the 18. Whoa! Safe there by Clark Janikin. Daddy Patterson now trying to get around him into 3. 34 right behind him, Matthew Robinson. You see a lot of them already trying to go single file. Still some. Neck and neck, side by side. The number 9, Ryan Swan. And now, I think turn 1. Seeing a lot of guys. Oh, the 34 into the wall, Matthew Robinson. There is no caution. Kept it going, but man, he is going to get ate up on the inside as that wall just grabbed a hold of him and would not let go. Just had to ride it out to get around the corner, stay out of traffic, but he is going to fall all the way back to right now currently 28. It appears Tyler Rawl has taken over second. Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, best of both worlds. Randy Kruder. See, we already got some single file going on up front. Got that side-by-side going on back here, though. Sean Corcoran in the 22 to the inside of the 41 of Pierce Maffitt. The 72 of Raul Nardi right there with him, breaking down into turn number 1. Oh, the 41 way up high. That would be Pierce Maffitt. Get up here to get back here to Jeremy Knapp. Jeremy Knapp's going to get ate up on the outside line. And he's going to fall all the way back to 29th. Right behind the 44 now of Damian Crump. Ryan Swan. Oh, man, they're coming up on the 41. Pierce still having issues. Ryan Swan in the 9, the 72 of Raul. Back down into turn number 1. 120 to go here tonight, folks. We still got a long ways. All right, well, let's see here. Some side-by-side going on once more. Well, they got it straightened out, it looks like. That would have been the 4. Let's see here. The 6. See if I can find the 4. The 4 of Robert Kenny in the mix here. He is a lap down. He's in the mix here with the lead lap cars with the 6, the 91, the 18, the 83, all the way back to James Shane Wolf there in that 10th position. Brendan Elbook up a couple of spots already. Don't worry, we'll ride along here with some drivers here tonight. They are shifting, so coming up on the 24 there of Jeff Glotner here, Ted Poulin and company, Doug Blackman, Matthew Robinson. Got it figured out. He's still hanging out right here. He's to the inside of the 96 of Cody Lipster. 44 of Damian Crump. Got the 20 of Jeremy Knapp. So this is where the gaggle of ARCA cars are right now. Got about a 4-packer right here. Oh, they're going to go 3 wide. No, they're not. Thought for a second they might have gone 3 wide there, but I think we're probably going to see it 3 wide here, folks. We're 3 wide. And now we're back to 2 that quickly. The 96 of Cody Lipster right up the middle of the 54 and the 44. Damon Crump and Ted Poulin took it 3 wide and made it work. Oh, who was that into the wall? Oh, it's the 54 of Ted into the wall this time. Still green, we're still green. Watching now the 56 of Dawson Miller. He's to the inside of the 54. Get back here to Ron Schutte in the 43. Chris Scala has made his way. Like I said, I knew Chris wasn't going to wait too long. He is already up to 30. Well, he's battling for 32nd here. So 33rd, 32nd place for him. Let's get back up toward the front. We'll check on the other drivers back there here in just a minute. Got some passing here with James Shane Wolf getting around Blair Daddy Patterson. Now, Blair did get around. I believe it was Clark at one time, but Clark got back around. Clark just zoomed past him. Now Clark is up to 8th, back up where he started. Battle still going on back here between Blair and James. James on the outside, Blair on the inside. That's putting Kyle Knapp Sr. right there like, guys, what are you guys going to do? Be careful because I'm right behind you. And he's not the only one. He's got Jeremy Rigney, Sean Corcoran right here with him, as well as Pierce and Maffitt. But right now, the side-by-side going on here again between Blair Daddy Patterson and James Shane Wolf. And, of course, I know who is spotting for Blair. And, yes, he's in here, so doing a really good job there, holding that inside line. James doing a good job holding the outside, too. Cannot count out James. Ooh! Looks like James going to slide it there right in front of Blair, so James going to take that position away. And Tyler Ross still keeping the pressure up on Jarrett Lipster. Brandon L. Book has, of course, found his way still into 3rd. Lane Doyle there in 4th, and Alexander Brown rounding out the top 5. Top five kind of just split away here from the rest of the field. And Randy Kruger there back at about 1.9 seconds back behind Alexander Brown. Oh, we got a mix-out back here. Ryan Branshaw's got some heavy left front damage there. Oh, and he's trying to hang on to it in that number 16 Serpro machine. What happened here? He is now on the apron. Oh, we're going to see him. He's going to smack that wall. We're going to go ahead and rewind it here to really get a better view of this. Oh, and he did smack it. He smacked it hard. Looks like coming out of turn number 4. We side by side here. With the 52, I believe that is Carter Coop. Was there some net coating there? Or, I don't know. Man, that was close. However, he's going to smack that inside wall hard. And heavy damage to Ryan Branshaw's machine. He is going to be out of the race here, it looks like. Yeah, he did. He pulled his car behind the wall. He's like, nope, I am done. Oh, man, no caution for that. So I don't know exactly if that was just a just losing it out of the corner or what. I'm going to go ahead and bring up that penalty chart here, though, just to see here. It doesn't look like anything's happening there in the penalty chart, so we'll keep an eye on it. Ryan Branshaw is in team speak. It looks like he did take his car behind the wall. So I don't know exactly if there was contact there between him and Carter or if he just lost it, with that side-by-side. I I don't know. I really don't know. I can't really go back and take a look. But, yeah, we do have now a new leader there. Looks like Tyler Raw is our new leader. Brendan Book now in second. Lane Doyle third. Alexander Brown fourth. Jarrett has fallen back to fifth here. We have been green for 18 laps. The fall off here is pathetic. The best lap for Tyler Raw was a 34.956. And, of course, we've been out here cut up on 19 laps now. We're taking lap 19. 35.558. So almost a 2-second differential between his best time and the last time we crossed the stripe. Oh, and there's our first caution. Oh, the 22 of Sean Corcoran. All right, well, let's go back and take a look. Well, 19 laps, green flag. Man, that's awesome. All right, coming out of the corner. Looks like this is probably where it's going to happen at. He's on the outside there, and that number 22. Okay, so it didn't happen out of 4. So it happened out, had to have happened out of 2 then. Oh, no. And, oh, and this is where we're going to go with the braking points, folks. Right there, the 41. See the 22 slowing down, the 41 right there, and just slams the back end of the 22 machine. And that is, of course, going to upset the 22, the 41 also with some heavy damage. We'll, of course, wait for the official word, but going off of the replay, it's pretty obvious here. At fault, 41, contact with the 22, 41 EO well on lap number 19, coming to lap 20, and it looks like everybody, for the most part, coming down pit road, except for Blair Daddy Patterson, Raul Nardi, and Josiah Strauss not coming down. It looks like Ted Poulin not coming down either. All right, so we got a couple of drivers not coming down pit road here. Out here at about 21 laps, 19 or so under green. Well, let's get our first interview in here, shall we? We'll go ahead and get Josiah, if we can find him. There he is. Hey, Josiah, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, the first 19 laps, green flag. A really hard racing out there, but we had that first caution, man. And well, how was the first 19 laps?
A little scary to begin with, but I think we're figuring it out. I think we all got it under control for the most part. It's really tight. It's and the momentum with shifting is going to be a big thing with people washing up the track because they're below somebody, they're trying to shift, that kind of thing.
Well, you decided not to pit here, and I know strategy plays a big, big factor, especially with the tire limits and all that other good stuff that goes along with it, mainly the tire limits. So I know you probably got a strategy. Do you hope that strategy works?
Well, of course I hope it works. I don't know if it will. We'll see. I honestly didn't expect that many people to pit. I thought there might be more people up here.
Well, it looks like we only had 4 stay out. Looks like James Shanewolf might have missed his pit stall there. Uh-oh. So 4 to 5 drivers altogether. This is going to be a very, very interesting restart here.
Yeah, I think Shanewolf could probably get around me without fresh tires, to be honest. But
Well, just hang in there, bud. We still got a long way to go. By far, this race is not over.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
All right, bud. Good luck.
Thanks.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, I just wanted to get a driver really up here, and you know what better yet to get the driver that didn't pit. You know, Josiah Strauss being one of them. Now looks like we got Rick Donathan has joined us here in TeamSpeak. He has not popped up here in the staging just yet, but we'll be sure if he does. He knows he's welcome up here in the booth at any time. We'll of course get him up here, but we are back double file here, ready to go back green flag racing. Blair Daddy Patterson up front, Raul Nardi going to be on the outside. That's the front row. We go to row 2. Going to be Josiah Strauss and the 54 of Ted Poulin. So let's see how interesting this restart is. The top 6 did not pit. Well, one of them missed his pit stall, it looks like. Hang on. Yeah, one of them missed his pit stall. I guess we'll see. All right, pace car's off. Blair in control, no spinning, and he is gone. The outside line did not go. Led by the 72 of Raul Nardi. That allowed Josiah to get around. And, of course, here comes James Shane Wolf up there back in 3rd. He started 12th. He's up into 3rd, not back in 3rd. He's up to 3rd now, side by side behind James. 72 and the 2. Brendan L. Book, Raul Nardi. And this is where these tires are definitely going to be coming into play here, as we already see. James Shane Wolf, of course, did not pit. Brendan L. Book did. And Brendan L. Book's just going to eat up the 83 here. Not going to get around him just yet. Yes, he is going to complete that pass before coming out of turn 2. Oof. Man, oh man. Ted Poulin falling way back. These drivers with the Mr. Feelgoods just eating him up there on the inside. Brendan L. Book now at about 1.2 seconds back. Fine, Blair Patterson, who is up front. I think Brendan, though, Brendan's just going to eat him up here. We're dang near 3 wide back here. Almost 4, but almost 3. Continue watching this battle here between Raul Nardi and the 83 and company. But got to watch Brendan L. Book here, too, because he is going to be running down Blair Daddy Patterson here pretty quickly on these tires. Now down to about 0.8 of a second. All right, well, Rick is in the Cup admin tower here for some reason. Not entirely sure why. But we'll let Rick do Rick things. Give it just a second, folks. All right, Brendan L. Book has caught the 91 of Blair Daddy Patterson. And it looks like Brendan L. Book is going to be going to the inside of that number 91 machine. Going to try to complete the pass on that. Oh, both of them getting a little loose there. Blair got the run on the outside line. He kept that position away from the number 2. Woo! Nice run. Brendan L. Book here trying to get around him some way. We'll keep an eye on 1 and 2. Get back here to James Shane Wolf, Raul Nardi and company, Randy Kruder, Rick Christensen, Jeremy Rigney, Kyle Knapp, Ryan Swan. They're all jumbled up back here. And we've got a caution. Where did that happen at here? Jim Thorndike involved in this. It looks like Pierce Maffitt as well. All right, well, let's go back here on the MaxSpeedTV replay. Take a look. I'm going to be on Pierce. Okay, it looks like the 10 and the 14 do a little bit of touching there. All right, so they got it figured out. You see Pierce Maffitt here right behind the 14. He's going to go to the inside of that 14 machine. Across the stripe, now side by side, down into 1. Oh, and it looks like the 59 catches the back of the 41, and somehow that 22 there, he's going to get a little bit of damage, but he is going to get around, but oh no, the number 4 tries to dodge it, gets around the 59, but slams into the 41 of Pierce Maffitt. Oh, all right. Well, let's take a look at that penalty chart here this evening. It looks like it's going to be at fault the 59. Contact with the 41 this time by 59 EOL. All right, well, glad to see everybody out there. Got about 29 watching out there here this evening. Got about 13 likes. Can we hit that 20 like mark here tonight? We would appreciate it. Well, let's see here. Oh, man. How about we go ahead and bring him up? Let's see here if I can find him. I know he's here somewhere. There he is. Brendan L. Book. Got a copy.
I got you.
Well, you were trying to make a pass there on that 91, but somehow managed to get that run on the outside of you. You just could not do it. Man, how hard is it to pass out there here this evening?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to pass, especially if the car is on the outside. You know, a lot of people like to pinch and whatnot, so you really got to be careful because you don't know where they're going to run, especially if they got older tires. So it's just more of picking and choosing what you're going to do and setting somebody up. But
yeah,
overall,
for sure.
Liking this car, feels good so far. Just, you know, got to get that track position, you know, hope I can get the lead in here and I can, you know, walk away.
Well, you got a little bit of dirty air. Of course, you got that 91, of course, you know, right up ahead of you. But we are going to, you know, when we go back double file, you know, you're going to have, per se, some clean air, you know. So what do you think, you know, you need to do to time the jump? Because you never know when the leader is going to actually go.
I mean, you just got to be prepared for it at any point. So you can't be sleeping. As soon as that pace car pulls off, you could go at any point. So like I said, just got to be prepared and hope you time it right.
All righty, Brendan. Well, we'll let you get back to it. Concentration at the highest here this evening after Thanksgiving. Hopefully your Thanksgiving was awesome. But you know, we got more racing to do here tonight, buddy. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that's Brendan L. Book here. I don't know exactly where he's going to be, on the outside or inside. That's going to depend on what line Blair decides to take. Looks like Blair is going to be taking the inside line here. All right, on the back stretch here, Blair, Brendan, Jarrett, Tyler, Clark, Lane, all right here together. That's rounding out the top 5, top 6 here. All right, and we're back. Green flag racing. The 91 of Blair Daddy Patterson got another good jump there. Brendan, I don't know if he was sleeping like he said or not. However, that is now going to put him to the outside of the 99 of Jarrett Lipster. Jarrett trying to get to the inside, not going to be able to do it there. 62 of Tyler Wall, the 18 of Clark Janikin. Now going to get around that number 99 machine of Jarrett Lipster. Jarrett is on fresher tires, or on those fresh tires, so to speak. And there is another quick caution here this evening. Oh, Ron Schutte, no, in the number 43 Patriotic Paint. Oh, no. Well, let's go back here and take a look at what happened to Ron. And this is not what we want to start seeing here. Cautions, breeding cautions. Looks like Ron blinking out a little bit there. Looks like he comes out of 2A okay. The backstretch okay, down into 3. Looks like he's okay for a moment. Oh, and then gets hit from behind by the 1. And that is what's going to upset that 43 machine. The 1, I believe, Josiah Strauss. Well, we'll get, of course, the official word from the admins, but yeah. Lap number 35 at fault 1, contact with a 40. Okay, wait a minute. We still got some stuff coming in here. Okay, they are going to rule that net coating here. That was really, really close, but they get a better angle of it than I do. All right, well, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and pull him up. Might as well. He's been up front holding his zone here. Blair, got a copy?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, well, you know, you got up front. You haven't looked back. You got those older tires, so to speak, but you've been holding it strong up there up front. Tires feeling okay for the most part?
These tires are older than this racetrack right now, but we're rolling the dice to see what happens. Hometown of the sponsor, Little Bear Cookie Company, so I had to get up front and get some TV time, you know what I mean?
Well, you're getting the TV time right now for sure. Do you think you have something to grab the win here, or maybe even a top 3 here this evening?
You know, I'm hoping for a win, hoping for a really strong run right now. But the big picture is just snuck into the top 12 in points last week, so just have to have a really strong points day to make sure I make it to the playoffs. It's all about the big trophy at the end, even though I want the little one here tonight.
Oh, yeah, you want some cookies, right?
Buddy, I'm all about them cookies. If you haven't had Little Bear Cookie Company cookies, you never had a cookie. I'm telling you.
Well, you gotta send me some, man. Yeah.
Buddy, you can just hit up Little Bear Cookie Company right there on Instagram. Little Bear Cookie Company. Says it like it's on my hood up there.
All
see
right.
that?
Yeah, I see it. Little Bear Cookie Company. All right, Blair. Well, hey, we still got a ways to go. It's not over. We got a lot of racing left. So good luck out there, bud.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
Uh-huh. All right, well, we got to get him back down there to a spotter. Man, this is going to be, oh. All right, Blair on the inside, Brendan on the outside, Tyler Raw there, road 2 on the inside, Clark on the outside, Jarrett Lipster going to round out the top 5 here as the pace car is going to come back around turn number 4 and going to make that sharp left turn down to the safety of pit road. Now, what is Blair going to do? He is going to go. He's going to get another good jump up ahead of Brendan L. Book, Tyler Raw. In the 62 now, going to go to the inside of that 2 machine. 4 seconds, side by side. Oh, boy, they almost touched. They just about said hello to one another. And now we're back to single file up front. Get back here to Cody Lipster, the other Lipster boy. We got some side-by-side going on here. Eric Talent now to the inside. Oh, I thought for a second, man, he was going to go ahead and take that 3 wide there with that number 9 of Ryan Swan. Oh, a 5 in the 96 going at it. Eric Talent and Cody Lipster. We got Cody Coop back here to 52 to the inside of the 27, the 5, the 81 there together. We get back a little bit further. We got the 39 going sideways here. No caution as of yet. Dwayne Dunn, no caution. What? There is no caution as he is in the grass. But we are going to go back here on MaxSpeedTV and have a look at this and see what happened to Dwayne Dunn. For the 39 going at it. Whoa, the 39 gets low, comes back up. 35 had to check up. Oh, and then we do have a caution here. Looks like it happened up toward the front, the 24 right there. That's where that happened at. So let's see here if we can get, if I can find out where that was. All right, so it's going to be around Tyler Raw and Company. It's going to be up here, up at the front of where this caution came out at, I do believe. So we're going to see there the 2. Brendan L. Book going to try to go to the inside of the 91. 91 onto the outside. Oh, and this is where it's going to happen at. Oh, no. Blair on the outside. Tyler on the inside. And right. Oh. Well, I got a minute here. Let's go to a chase view here. Let's turn the camera here for everybody to take a look here. Kind of see what happened. Oh, man. Oh, I don't know, man. There's definitely some contact. Maybe some net code. 62 coming up. 91 going down. 91 coming. I don't know. That is really, really close there. However, that is going to put the 91 to the 62 both hard into that inside pit wall. Both of them heavy, heavy damage. We'll wait for the official word here from the admins. Okay, doesn't look like I am seeing anything as of yet on this caution. We do have some race violations, though. Lap 22, car number 4. Lap 24, car 111. Lap 25, car 34. And lap 38, car number 4 again. All these BF black flags clear, passing under yellow. All right, well, it looks like it is going to be on the 62 here this evening. And I have been poked. I'm not sure exactly why that is coming up on my... on my stream here. I've got all that turned off. Not entirely sure. All right. Well, let me check out that poke here real quick. Hang on just a second. All right, well, Brendan L. Book up front. Well, let's see here on the damage of Blair Daddy Patterson. Let me see here what he's got. Oh, man, heavy front end damage for sure. I know these cars can for sure take a beating, so we'll see exactly how Blair plays out here, as well as the, I believe that would be the 62. Let me see if I can find the 62 of Tyler Wall. Looks like he is going to have some damage as well. It looks like it's pretty sufficient there on that rear end. All right, well, I don't think it's over for either of them. Let's see, 125 laps. Anthem with Medlock here. It'll be about 62 and a half laps. We still got a little ways to go before we get to that. All right, about 31 watching, 15 likes. Still wanting to shoot for that 20 like mark here this evening. Going to be Brendan on the outside, Clark on the inside. Coming to the restart, lap number 48 here this evening. Brendan going to get the jump there on the outside line. We're back under green flag here tonight. All right, Brendan L. Book, Alexander Brown now in second, making the pass over Clark. Lane Doyle there in fourth. Randy Kruger in fifth, coming from sixth. Jarrett Lipster, Cody Lipster. We got the brothers right here together. Jarrett, our pole sitter. Cody starting way back in 31st. Has found himself up in the top 10 in 7th. Kyle Knapp in 8th. Rick Christensen 9th. For Scala having some issues there with some black flag clearing and whatever. He has, of course, found his way up to that 10th spot. Carter, Coop. This is their single file right there. We get back here to where they're double filed. Starting with Mr. Doug Blackman himself, coming up on the 83. Looks like the 83, though, going to get around side by side. Carter. That Carter? No, that is the 168 of Devin Bacino. There goes the 83. Going to try to go to the inside of the 27 of Sebastian Taylor. Oh, 83 getting a little loose. Good save by James. This is where that breaking point, this is where it gets a little nerve-wracking. You see Doug Blackman on the outside. Matthew Robinson, Damian Crump, Josiah Strauss, Doug Blackman, Damian Crump, and of course the 24 of Jeff Glockner here trying to get up there to him. Patrick Moore. Haven't talked a lot about Patrick here this evening, and that number 10 pink machine there. However, started 24th, currently running in 22nd. Believe, man, I don't know what that NC stands for. No. I don't know what the NC stands for. All right, Jim Thorndike. It's got some company with the 72 of Raul Nardi. I'll get it out in a minute. Get up here to Josiah Strauss after the little incident there on the lap 35. And of course, he has found his way back up into 18th, started 27th. Now, Raul Nardi trying to get some positions back as well. Back here at about 24th, started 18th. All right. Back here a little bit further. Oh, somebody into the wall. Here we go. Spinning here tonight, Doug Blackman. Going around. Caution is out. Oh, it looks like Ted Pullen as well. Going to get mixed up in something or another. All right, well, we got Doug Blackman here. We're going to take a look. Okay, the 24 of Jeff Glockner's on the outside here. But Jeff hits the wall. There it was. There was the contact right there. That's going to send that 25 around. So let's get on here on Ted Pullen. Right there, it looks like he was okay. And then all of us, oh, right there. Contact with a 20. Oh. All right. Well, it looks like caution going to fly again here. We're going to step away, play a quick commercial break. We'll get on that caution here in just a moment. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. Well, it's kind of crazy that I can get the whole MaxSpeedTV intro commercial in before we go back green flag, but I do believe they are going to get that one to go here this time by. It looks like the pace car lights are going to be off. It's going to be Lane Doyle in that 32, the 18, Clark Janik and Jarrett Lipster, Cody Lipster, Carter Coop, Devin Bacino, Ryan Swan, Rayon Nardi, Dawson Miller, and Eric Talent rounding out the top 10 here. Dwayne Dunn coming back after that little incident spin there. He's going to find himself there in 11th. Still got a ways to go, folks. Not even halfway just yet. 62 laps, 62 and a half laps. All right, well, let's see here. Looks like it is going to be on the 24 of Jeff Glockner. Contact with the 25. After the 24 gets into the wall, comes down right into the 25. That is where the caution is going to be and who it's going to be on. But pace car is going to be off and away here. It's going to be Lane Doyle on the outside. He's going to get the jump gun, and he is gone. We are green flag once more again tonight. Cody Lipster there in second. Going around the 18 of Clark Janikin. So take a look at who pitted that last lap. Nobody, we got another caution. Oh, buddy, I don't know who that is. I think it might be, well, I don't know. Hang on, let me see here. It'll be on Blair, but don't know if it was on Blair. Maybe the 62 of Tyler Raw. All right, well, let's see here. This is shortly after the green flag. We go down into turn one. We got the 62 right up ahead of Blair Daddy Patterson. Oh, it was right up ahead of him. The 44, Damian Crump involved in this. Right, well, let's see. Ooh, it looks like some contact there between the 59 and the 44. That's kind of what upset it. Oh, even further. The 56 goes around first, then the 44, and then the 62 trying to dodge it. All right, well, I don't know exactly who that's going to be on, and I don't really care. Well, let's see here what the admins say. Lap number 59, that fault is going to be the 2. Contact with the 56. The 2 will receive an EOL. 2 into the 56 out of turn number 2. All right. Oh, we are going to be coming upon that halfway mark here, folks, in about a lap and a half. Lap 61. We'll be taking lap 62 here. Well, let's see here if we can get another interview in here, shall we? How about we go with our points leader, Clark? Got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Well, you are our points leader coming into tonight. 34 points. Not a dominating, points, but, still a pretty good gap there over you and Lane Doyle. But, Lane right up ahead of you there right now. We still got a little bit to go. Over halfway, buddy. How's the track? How the conditions out there? And dreadfully, how hard is it to pass?
Well, the track sucks. And the setup sucks. It's not my style, man. It's so tight on entry and through the center, and then it's loose off, and that part's fun. But I just can't get this car to turn like everybody else. It didn't help that I just bought the track and I didn't run any laps until today. But I'm just trying to finish this one clean, man. Top 15, clean race, hold the points lead. That's fine. I'm looking forward to Charlotte and Dover.
Yeah, well, of course, we'll get more on Charlotte later because after tonight, we got another off week. So, you know, you just survive tonight. That's really what it's all about, I think.
Absolutely.
All righty, Clark. Good luck out there, buddy.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. I think really it's just survival. I really do. All right, here we go. Back double file, ready to go back. Green flag racing. Of course, we are over that halfway mark. Coming to lap 64. The next time by. Man, we've got a lot of different strategies out here when it comes to tires. Man, oh man. Let me tell you. All right, Lane Doyle up front. On the outside, Cody Lipster on the inside. Lane gonna get that help and that jump there. Got the help from his brother, the 99 of Jarrett Lipster. But not enough. Lane Doyle gonna be out front. Lane, Jarrett, Cody, Clark. Side by side already throughout the field. The 18 of Clark on the outside of Cody now. Cody falling back. Raul Nardi looking. We got Devin Buccino. Buccino? Standby driver, the 168, right here, coming from 37th to 6th. I'll just go with that. Brian Swan there in 7th. Dwayne Dunn in 8th. Alexander Brown in 9th. Got that side-by-side still going on. Oh, buddy. Thought they were going to go 3 wide there. Eric Talent coming out of turn 2. Pulled it behind the 67 and another caution. Oh, Damian Crump and Jeremy Knapp here. Going to be involved in this. Well, let's see here. Let's see what happened. Jeremy Knapp in the 20. Oh, it looks like right there, the 44 of Damian Crump might have just lost it coming out of the corner. And it was a simultaneous spin between Damian Crump right there, and then right there we see the 20 going around. And then right there, oh, they go door to door together on the grass. That definitely unintentional. So a simultaneous spin between the 44 and the 20, that's what I'm going to call it. I've seen them both spin at the same time. We'll see what the admins say. They are going to rule that, though. On the 44, they seen apparently that he might have went around first or started to go around first. So that is going to be ruled on the 44. Self-spin EOL here this evening. Well, how many got watching here tonight? We got about 24 watching right now, but we only got about 15 likes here. Still shooting for that 15 or that 20 like mark here this evening, folks. Hopefully everybody out there had an awesome Thanksgiving. Got to spend some time with the family. Under the circumstances, we're not going to go all into everything that's going on, but under the circumstances. All right. Well, let's go with somebody from the back. How about we go with that pink machine of Patrick Moore? Let me see if I can find him here. Now, why is it's the drivers from ECN that I'm pulling up? I don't know, but anyway, Patrick, got a copy?
Hey, what's up?
Well, I see you in a unicorn pink machine here tonight. The Misfits, so to speak.
Oh, yeah. How you doing, though, Josh?
I'm doing all right. Well, how's your racing going for you there, brother?
Pretty good. It's hard to pass, though. I mean, it's very tight racing, and I've just been stuck back here in the mid-pack trying to get around cleanly.
Well, tell us real quickly how hard it is to pass, whether you're on new tires, old tires, or mid tires. How hard really is it to pass here at Gateway?
Well, the way I've seen it is, like, even if you have new tires and they have old, it's still just extremely hard to get around them. Just because it's like a one-lane track, and if they take that lane, well, good luck.
Yeah, for sure. Well, would you rather have this flat track, so to speak, or would you rather have Darlington? I'm just throwing something out there.
I hate Darlington, so I think I'd have to pick this track. Because, I mean, I'm having fun, actually. I thought it was going to be worse, to be honest, but I've been having a lot of fun back here. A lot of people have been given room. It's been great.
All right, well, it looks like we're going to get double file here. Patrick, we still got a ways to go, buddy. It ain't over, so just hang in there, man.
All right, thank you, Josh.
Bud.
Also want to thank Dope Design and GTR for putting on the show.
All right, got to thank the sponsors for sure, man. Good luck, Patrick. All right, we'll get him back down there to East Coast Motorsports. We'll get back up front here to Lane Doyle. All right, we got Lane, Jarrett, Cody, Clark, Devin, top 5 here. Top 6, Raul is actually in 5th on the inside. So Lane is going to be in control once more. Once that pace car dives off. There it is, Lane. He can go at any time. And he is going to be on the loud pedal. Not the jump he wanted, but he's still up front. Jarrett Lipster, Cody Lipster, 2nd and 3rd. Clark Janikin in 4th. Devin in 5th, getting run down by Raul Nardi. All right, single file here, a little bit of 3 wide going on back here. Eric Talent, Dwayne Dunn, they got it figured out there, but they were 3 wide there for a moment. Somebody blinking out there. I'm not sure who that was, or locking up the brakes. Side by side, Devin. Alexander Brown to the inside across the stripe. Right up ahead of them, some more side by side. Raul Nardi to the inside of the 96 of Cody Lipster. So we got some side by side going on. Oh, somebody's into the wall up here. It looked like that might have been the 41 of Pearson Maffitt scraping the wall. .111 of Chris Scala. Carter Coop, side by side. Down into 3, it looks like the 111 does have the midline. Carter there on that inside. 111 going to get the run on the outside line. That's going to open the door here for Josiah Strauss to go on the outside. Down into turn number 1. Andy Kruder, Rick Christensen. Rick side by side with the 41. He is going to go ahead and get around him. .12 of Kyle Knapp. Just back here at about mid-pack. Sebastian Taylor, Matthew Robinson, Justin Lemke. Oh, there we go. We see Blair Daddy Patterson trying to make a run back up toward the front. Looks like he's got that damage all fixed here in that number 91 machine. Trying to make his way back up to the front. He's led 22 laps here. 27 to Sebastian Taylor, right up ahead of him. You see the 10 also. That's going to be Patrick Moore. Then the 34, Matthew Robinson, Pierce Maffitt side by side. We check on a little bit further back in the field. Sean Corcoran, Dawson Miller, Doug Blackman. Looks like Doug under fire here from the 4 of Robert Kenny. Now Robert is 2 laps down, but he's still under fire. Now it looks like the 56 there is going to get around. That'll be Dawson Miller. Now the 22 going to get around as well. Sean Corcoran, well, hasn't completed it just yet. That is not for position, though. That did open the door for the side-by-side right up ahead of them. Dawson Miller and Doug Blackman. This is for 27th right now. They're pushing up. They're going to go almost 3 wide. The 22 of Corcoran. Whoa. All right, it looks like they got it settled out here. Get back here to Jeremy Knapp. In that 20 he is coming up on the 44 of Damian Crump. And the 4 as well. Now Damian Crump going to get around the 4. Looks like everybody now right there getting it figured out. The 59 of Jim Thorndike going to get around the 25 of Doug Blackman. Still got some side-by-side going on. Pearson Maffitt just got passed up by the 62 of Tyler Raw. Here comes the 98 of Kevin Franks. Kevin Franks started back at 38th, currently running in 25th. Just got around Ted Poulin. And there's the caution. Oh, Jim Thorndike. Oh, man, we see the pieces there coming off that number 59 GTR machine. Oh, no. Well, what happened to Jim Thorndike here, folks? We'll go back here and take a look at it on the MaxSpeedTV replay and see. into turn number 1. Jim to the inside. And then right there it was, the 56, I believe that is. Right there with him. Contact definitely made, and the 20 nowhere to go. It's going to hit the 59, the 14 locking it up. Still going to collect that 59 as well. So some damage going to go to several machines out there. It looks like we're going to see everybody, I believe everybody, come down pit road here. We'll wait and see here. No, maybe not. It looks like maybe Rick Christensen not coming down. Randy Kruder, as well as Blair Daddy Patterson. Justin Lemke. Several drivers. Sean Corcoran, Jeff Glockner, Damian Crump, Ron Schutte, Edward Morris Sr., Jeremy Rigney. Of course, Jeremy has only been out here at about 10 laps, so no surprise he's not coming down. But everybody else behind him, Lane Doyle is going to be the first driver off of pit road here at about a 14.9 second stop. Wow. Coming down to the wire here, folks. Alrighty, folks. Sorry. Had to step away real quick. Oh, Rick Christensen up front. Randy Kruder there in second. Blair Daddy Patterson third. Justin Lemke fourth. Sean Corcoran going to round out our top 5 here. I don't think I'm going to pull up anybody. I think I'll just wait. They are going to get the one to go, so probably a good thing I didn't pull anybody up. All right. Well, let's see here what happens coming to the restart here. Lap number 85. Caution there. Lap number 80. At fault will be the 56. Contact with the 59, but they've ruled it a racing incident. Lap number 70 at fault was the 81. A drive-through, had a restart violation there. Oh, okay, all right. Directly coming from the admins. All right, pace car is going to dive off to the safety of pit road. It's going to be Rick Christensen, the driver, to get him going. What is he going to do? He's going to hold him back. Now he is going to go. Yes, he is gone. Oh, and they're stacked up, racked up behind him. This is a big caution. Pierce going for a ride, and he's still glitching out there. But oh no, big caution here. Big wreck on the start of the race. I believe that might have been on the 52, though. Let's see here, Carter Coop. Let's see here what happened to Carter Coop. Seen him go around. Did he get hit? Did he just lose it? What happened to Carter Coop here on the outside? Oh, it looks like the outside line didn't go. Oh, no, the 168. Sorry, Carter. I thought it was you. The 168 is, that is going to be Devin Bacino. Looks like didn't go. Might have missed a shift. However, he's going to go sideways. The 168 going to get punted there by the 52, and then it was just on from there. We can just see the big pile up here on the front stretch. The 34, the 98, the 41, the 2, the 41 going for a ride. The 4 probably going to get a piece of this. I'm not sure. Huge wreck. Huge wreck. All right, well, let's see here. Who do we get? Let's get somebody. Well, we've interviewed him. How about we go with the number 9 here? Oh, well, let's see if I can find him here. Somebody got a copy?
What's going on, man?
Hey, Ryan. Well, you're having a pretty good race out here so far. Started 16th, currently running in 15th. You know, still a pretty good race. I mean, looked like the car's pretty clean out there here this evening. Still got a ways, a little bit to go. Not a long way, but, oh, man, what do you got to do to, well, I'm going to go ahead and say it. What do you got to do to survive?
I don't think the surviving part's been an issue for me so far. I think our whole team's really got fast cars. I think a couple of them got collected in that wreck right there, but survival games kind of avoided me so far, so hopefully we got about, 38 laps to go. So
yeah, we're on lap 87. We're lap 88 now. Coming to the next time by will be lap 89. So I think you guys will get the double foul lap 90, I believe. Right. Well, might be at lap 89, coming to the green at lap 90.
Yeah, we're on 2 to green now. So yeah.
So what do you, in your opinion? Now, of course, this is your opinion. What do you think has been the biggest thing for you so far?
Mine has actually been just keeping it in a rhythm. You know, I've kind of kept it kind of middle lane in the 1 and 2, and on the bottom in 3 and 4, and it's just kind of worked out for me. So we're gonna keep sticking at that. Hopefully we can pass a few more cars before this thing's over with.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, it looks like now you're in 14th here, bud. So, hey, we've got a ways to go. You're, of course, trying to battle your way into, or stay really in the top 12, I would say, coming into tonight. 7th, up 3 spots from last week. So if you have a pretty good finish out here tonight, man, I wouldn't say it would solidify you into the top 12, but it will definitely help.
Don't put that on me now, Josh.
Sorry.
Hey,
I keep
I will
it
say,
real, Ryan. So
I will say before we go green though, go look up the Jacob Bell Racing Twitter. If I get a top 10, we're giving away hot sauce. So.
All right. We'll check it out, buddy. Good luck, Ryan.
Yes, sir.
No pressure. Everybody out here knows I keep it real. I don't play around, so I'm going to tell them like I see it. Oh, man. All right, Rick Christensen up front. Rick Christensen looking for, of course, his first win in the ARCA Series this season. All right, pace car going to dive off to the safety of pit road here. There goes sharp left turn. It's going Gonna be Rick Christensen up front. Here we go. It is when he is gonna go. Not sure. They're stacked up. Oh my. Another parking lot up front. I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly where this started. Oh my gosh. Well, we're going to go ahead and rewind it here and take a look. I'm going to be on Raul, but I don't know. I'm not sure what happened back here. We had a big old parking lot up front. All right, so right here, right there. Okay, the 43. It also stacked up there too. So the 43, or was that the 44? That might have been the. All right, let's get on the 43 here and go to a chase view here real quick. Okay, we'll kind of pull it back out. All right, so it was the 43 and the 44. Not sure what happened here because the 22 was right there as well. And then that just kind of stacked them up right here. They're already 3 wide. And then Ron Schutte just goes right into the wall. And then it was a stack up from there. The 67, 72, 12, 56, 10. Oh, man. Several drivers involved in this one. All right. Well, cautions can breed cautions. And unfortunately, we're seeing that right here. Okay, so it looks like lap 84. It's going to be on the 1. So that would have been his second. Didn't check up for a restart slowdown on lap 84. Lap 89, this previous caution at fault, the 96, contact with the 43. 96 EOL didn't check up for a restart slowdown. All right, well, that was a huge stack up there for sure. A lot of cars damaged, a lot of them. There was probably, I would say, anywhere between 10 to 15 cars that was involved in that wreck, whether it be major damage to slight damage. A lot of drivers involved in that. Oh, man. Oh, we'll go ahead and take a look at it here currently right now. We got 10 cautions for 38 laps. We still got 34 laps to go here tonight. 7 lead changes here this evening. So we still got some racing to go here, folks. Got Rick up front, Randy Cruder, Blair Daddy Patterson, Justin Lemke, Sean Corcoran. Rounding out the top 5. Oh, let's see here. If the pace car lights don't go off, we'll pull somebody else up here. All right, pace car lights are off and away. All right, well, coming to the green, lap 94. Now taking a look here on our recent winners. We have only had 4 winners, 4 different winners here in the ARCA series. Can we have a 5th different one? I mean, Clark right here sitting back there in that 8th position. It could be a big possibility. Pace car dives off to the safety of pit road. Rick Christensen, Randy Kruger, Blair Daddy Patterson, 1, 2, 3. Rick Christensen gonna go. Is this gonna be a better restart? It looks like it. Everybody being very, very careful here. 2 cautions on the restart. Don't want a 3rd as we make our way down to the 1 and 2 here tonight. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of 3-wide action there. That didn't last long. Justin Linke, the 44 Damien Crump and Clark Janikin, they went 3 wide. It looked like maybe a potential 3 wide behind them as we see it. Maybe some 3 wide brewing here with the 81 there in the center. Jeremy Rigney. Well, he was there with a 54 and that 96 machine, or the 99 machine, sorry. They were 3 wide there for a second as well. They got it figured out, straightened out back here at around 16. Ooh, and then a little bit of a mix-up back here. It's going to be Josiah Strauss, Garrett Lipsker and company. Oh, man, they are racing it up hard back here. Lap number 95, coming to lap 96. This time by 10 to go before we hit 20 to go here tonight. We got Rick Christensen, Blair are making the pass there on Randy Kruger for 2nd. That's going to put Randy back to 3rd. Damian Crump 4th. Sean Corcoran getting gunned down here by Clark Janikin. Looks like maybe a pass here up front. The 44 going to the inside of the 80. That is for 3rd. And then a pass back here for 4th. And they are bringing James Shane Wolf right along with them. James now got a teammate right up ahead of him, Sean Corcoran. Can they work together here to get around that number 18 to battle up ahead of them? Damian Crump and Randy Kruger look like they almost touch. Turn that down just a little bit so everybody can still hear me. You're racing it up like it's the last lap. Blair Daddy Patterson, battle for the lead. He's going to lead that lap, edging out Rick Christensen down into turn 1. Oh, it goes high. Blair is going to get the lead again once more here tonight. Rick, he's not going to give it up too easy. He is going to battle it out. He's going to put that pressure there on that 91 machine, but the more he does, the closer that number 80, that number 18, the 44, the 83 and company is going to get right up to him. Justin Linke now to the inside of the 22 of Sean Corcoran, the 39. It's Dwayne Dunn. Nice recovery from Dwayne Dunn, and the 35 goes around. Oh, no, the 81 into the back. We're wrecking. Oh, no, 81. Topsy-turvy. 24 involved. Oh, well, we caught that live here on MaxSpeedTV, but we'll go back and take a look at it here, folks. So really what happened to Dwayne Dunn? He's got the 62 behind him. 35 of Lemke, the 22 right up there. As we go dive down into turn number 1, we're going to see it right there. Ooh, was there contact? Was that net coating? I've got a little bit of time here. Let's go ahead and see here if we can get a chase view on this and see what we see here on this incident here. Oh, it looks like, looks like to me there was contact there between the 39 and the 35. 39 into that left rear. That's what upset the machine. And then, bam, the 81 right into the back of the 39. The 99, nowhere to go. The 18 gets slammed by the 14. Whew. All right. Well, lap 100. We'll, of course, see what the admins have to say about this. It looks like lap number 99 at fault will be the 39. Contact with the 39. Contact with the 35. 39 EOL. 39 into the 35 in turns 1 and 2. So after looking at the chase view there and getting a closer look, that was a little obvious. Well, a big shout out to Curtis Vollmer and Russell LePage up there in that admin tower. A big shout out to them for, man, they just have their hands full out here tonight. It looks like we had maybe some drivers come down pit road. Yes, we did. Jarrett Lipster, Lane Doyle, Kyle Knapp, Ryan Swan, Jeremy Rigney, Sebastian Taylor, Cody Lipster, Dwayne Dunn, Devin, Edward, Raul, Robert, Chris, Brendan, Alexander. Looks like Blair, I believe, came down. Yeah, Blair, he came down too. All right, well, let's get back up front to Rick Christensen. Let's see here if I can find Rick. There he is. Prime time. Primetime Motorsports, Rick Christensen. Got a copy?
Yep, I got you.
All righty, buddy. Well, you're up front. Started 7th here. You've led 16 laps here this evening, but man, we still got a little bit to go here, buddy. We're coming down to, I would say, about 23, 24 laps left here. We're winding it down, but we still got a little bit of laps, man. What's it gonna take, man, to grab the victory or get a solid finish here this evening?
Just keep hitting my marks. The car is really loose, so you got to be really gentle on the throttle. So if you miss your marks just a little bit, you can screw up your whole lap. So I'm just trying to be real
conservative,
consistent. Yeah, consistent. There's faster guys than me. We're on older tires. I just need a really good finish. It's been such a long year for me. I take anything in the top 10 right now. So.
Oh man, well, if you could squeeze out a top 3, top 5, I'm sure that would be definitely a win for you.
Yeah, it's been a terrible year. So I appreciate the talk and hope you like the end of the race there, guys.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. Rick, good luck out there, man. It's not over, bud.
Thanks, man.
Yep. All right, they are double file, ready to go back. Green flag racing here. They are on the backstretch here. Kyle Hall out there in chat saying good broadcast, guys. Well, it's just the guy here tonight. It's just me, Joshua Medlock, up here at the booth, buddy. But I do appreciate it, man. It's been quite the show out here tonight for sure. Coming down to 22 laps, be 21 next time or 22 next time by. Well, coming to lap 104 here. Whenever it hits 20 to go, that's what it's going to be, 20 to go here. I'm not going to math with Medlock here. Rick Christensen up front, pace cars off the way, and the caution has been extended. Okay. So the caution has been extended. They're going to have to kind of brake here and let that pace car get up to them and get in front. They might have to extend it one more time here. All right. Oh, okay. So it was extended one more lap. Lights are off. Here we go. It's going to be Rick. It's going to get him going here. Pace car is going to dive off down to the safety of pit road. It's not extended this time. Coming to lap 105 here. He's going to be on the loud pedal, and he is gone. Great jump there by Rick Christensen. Randy Kruder there. Good jump by him. He's going to split it, go into second. Clark Janik in there in third. Damian Crunt. This is where it's going to get wild, because there are drivers back here in the back of the field, mid-pack, that have taken tires. And there is a caution here. Oh, the 62 of Tyler Raw, I know, was involved in this. And we're still wrecking. All right, well, let's see here. What happened? Scratch out there in chat. I don't know what's going on out here, guys. I really don't. Like I said, I'm just a broadcaster, and yeah, I gotta say, this is, yeah, this ain't a short track by any means. I don't know. Combination of the setup. Oh, it looks like the 44 got into the wall. Oh, what there? He got into the wall, and then that gap there. Here, there is an opening. Looks like he got up in that a little bit and then kind of came back down. The 22's right there and then down into the 62. Somehow Doug Blackman missed that. I don't know how he did that, but he did. Now, number 10, you're going to collect the 62 there too. And then right here, drivers trying to dodge it. However, the 4 know where to go. Going to hit the 62. And then right here, we see the 98. The 81 going to get a piece of it as well. And then the 39 going to get hit by the 20. Oh. No. There are no fast repairs in Extreme Motorsports. All right, 19 to go. Oh, man. All right, Rick's still up front. Randy Kruder in second. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get... Let me see if I can find him here. I'm not sure where he's at. There he is. Randy Kruder, my buddy. Got a copy?
What's up, Josh?
Hey, man. Well, been an entertaining and rough race out here tonight. But it is Gateway. It's the flat track of Darlington, per se. You found your way from 6th to 2nd, but it definitely wasn't without strategy and a fight out here tonight, buddy. Talk about it coming down to the wire here with 18 to go at the present time. What do you have to do?
Run 18 more caution laps, maybe? No, Rick and I stayed out. We're definitely clutching right now on fuel. It's going to be close. And we definitely got some fast guys behind us on newer tires, but just doesn't seem like tires have been as big a factor tonight as maybe we thought on this baseline setup. But, it's a long shot. I'm just looking for a good points night, trying to make that chase.
So just trying to get into the chase. That's really what you're trying to do.
Survival. Yep. Survive. Have a good points night, get in that top 12, and live to fight another day.
Oh, man. Well, we've got tonight. Of course, we'll be off next week. We'll get more into that, later on tonight. But you know, after tonight, 2 more races left. And, you know, if you haven't done anything now, you got to do something, you know.
That's right. That's right. It's go time. So we've Rick and I have been fast all year, and we just had some bad luck. So it's kind of fun to be running up with him here tonight, and hopefully we just get a good, strong finish here and no incidents.
All right, well, you're coming in tonight 16th, so you're just on the outside looking in, buddy. Randy, good luck. No pressure. No pressure.
Yeah, none at all, right?
Yeah,
So,
none at all, man.
All right. Well, thanks to AB Nation, BK Paints, Doug Design, and Rick Donathan at Extreme 99.
All righty, buddy. Good luck.
10-4.
Uh-huh. All right, we'll get him back down there to his team, and we'll get back up front here. Of course, it's going to be Rick Christensen and Randy Kruder, 1 and 2 here. And, yeah, we had a question in chat here. Kyle Hall, what round is this for the championship? Well, like I said, bud, it's only round 8 of the regular season. As the pace car dives off to the safety of pit road, Rick Christensen is yet again once in control. He can go at any time, but once the green goes, he's got to go. He's gone. We are back underway here tonight as they are now going to go back to 2 wide. We see the 18 of Clark Janikin there, diving it to the inside. He is going to take over that second spot. Away from Randy Kruder. Randy, though, going to fight back to the inside. Oh, no, what's going on with the 44 of Crump? Crump coming down pit road here. He's been out here, 44 laps. Yeah, I probably would too. 16 to go. 15 now as it updates. We get back up here to Rick Clark. Clark, man, he is trying to get around that 6. It is so hard to pass. And another caution out here tonight. Ron Schutte. Let's go back and take a look at what happened to Ron. Well, as we take a look at this, and when we get up to it, of course, we'll talk about the way they do it here. Extreme does 10 races in the regular season. The top 12 after round 10 make it into the chase for 5 races, and they'll battle it out. Points reset, so they'll battle it out for the top driver in the point standings after round 5 of the chase. And as we see here, Ron Schutte blinking out, got some 3 wide going on, and oh, it looks like his blinking there might have caused some issues there. I'm not an admin, but it looks like maybe the blinking there might have caused a little bit of issues there with the 99. There might have been some neck coating contact there, and well, he's trying to save it, does what he can. He hits that. Oh, he hits that wall at the end there. Doesn't look like he's going to have any damage per se, but yeah, he's going to have a little bit. But oh man, Ron Schutte, no. All righty, 14 to go here this evening, but that's the way they do it. Well, let's see here. It's going to be, let's see, caution on lap 110, out fault 43. Contact with a 96, 43 EOL, 43 into the 96 on the straight. I believe that is the caution. Let's see here. Take a look at the cautions. I've got 13 cautions, so not okay. Yeah, that's it. We got 13 cautions, but we have a drive-through restart violation and the caution penalties. That, in my opinion, not to give Curtis and Russ a hard time, but that should be down there in the race violations, in my opinion. Just to kind of keep everything separate, because I've got 13 cautions and not 14. So, a little confusing. Little confusing. All right, well, we've still got about 20 watching, 25 watching, actually. Is it updated there? 17 likes, 3 shy from the 20 likes here this evening. Well, we do appreciate everybody sticking around here tonight. Kyle Hall, DH out there joining us in chat. Jess R. You know, I appreciate that, Jess. I know these drivers did not want this for sure, but you know, it is a track that they don't race that much. The setup is just not friendly here. They deleted the setup, and then they added a setup, and then it changed it, and then yeah. So it was on the schedule. They raced it. That's what we got. So, but I will definitely pass that along, and you know, let them know that you want to see some green flag racing here. Well, 13 cautions here. This is caution 13 with 11 to go. Be 10 to go when we get the green flag here. We're going to go ahead and pop that driver bar back up here. It's going to be Rick Christensen, Clark Janikin, Randy Kruder, James Shane Wolf, Josiah Strauss. Nice recovery there by Josiah as well. All right, pace car going to dive back off to the safety of pit road under 10 to go. I do not interview anybody, but it's going to be Rick back in control. What he's going to do is going to be on the loud pedal. Here we go, folks. Across the stripe, we're going to wreck in the back, and we're going to have another caution. Oh, man. Matthew Robinson. Well, let's go back here on the MaxSpeedTV replay and see what happened. This is going to take it at caution number 15 here. Now, I don't know if it started with Matthew or if it was ahead of him, but I did see Matthew Robinson go around here, so that's who I clicked on. So we'll see here what happened. As they, of course, got the green flag. Matthew, ooh, it looks like somebody got a little loose there. Maybe got tagged, and then right there it was. Oh, the 27, I believe that was. Yeah, oh, Sebastian Taylor. Okay, well, let's get a rewind on this and kind of see what happened. We got some time here. Okay, so it looks like, was there contact with the 27 and the 10 here? Oh, okay, so there was contact there with the 27 and the 10 right there, and then he backed off, and then bam, 99 gets into him, and then 27 goes around, and then the 34 just slams the wall. So that's from my perspective. That's could be totally different from what the admins are seeing, but that is what I seen here this evening. So we'll leave it at that. We'll check that penalty chart here and see what happened. Right. So caution here. It's going to be caution 14, lap 116. At fault will be the 99, contact with a 27, 99 EOL, didn't check up for the restart, slow down. So that is exactly what we're going to see here tonight. I got to pull that over here. I've got 900 things going on my PC, folks. So all right, too shy from 20 likes here, folks. Too shy. No, it's been a rough race, and I know we still got 8 to go. Well, coming to 7 this time by. I know it's been rough. Started out 19 laps, green flag, and then after that, it's been downhill from there. A lot of different strategies, of course, out here this evening, but it is Gateway. The patience maybe not playing the biggest factor here. Coming late in the race, and I understand it's late in the race too. So, you know, I can see from both sides. These drivers, you know, trying to get every position they can, get the most points they can to try to get themselves in the top 12. And I can also see that it can bring out some cautions too if you're not careful. So, you know, like I said, I see both sides. That is what makes me me. Okay, well, Skeeter out there in chat asking about how that penalty system works. Well, what happens is if you cause a caution if you cause the first caution or a caution on your first offense, you receive an EOL. Your second offense, you will have a black flag drive-through. Don't stop. You just drive through pit road and then you come back out on the track. Your third offense, if you cause 3 cautions in a race, you are parked for the evening. And that is the way they do it here at Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. That is, well, ever since I started broadcasting, that is the way they've always done it. So that is the way the penalty system works, and I've got direct access to the penalty chart. Of course, that just gives me the information. That way I can relay it to all of the fans out there so you guys know kind of what happened and the way the admins called the caution. You know, it's not to cause issues or anything. It's just to relay information. Of course, everybody has their own opinions. So we just try to keep the opinions out of chat and, you know, to ourselves. If you want to discuss it, then go discuss it on Facebook or whatever. Don't discuss it in my chat. That's all I ask. All right, well, pace car lights are off. Into 3 and 4 here. Pace car will dive off once again to the safety of pit road. Now they only get 1 GWC. We'll talk about that here in a minute. It's going to be Rick Christensen in control once more, and he is going to be back on the loud pedal. We got a lot of drivers back here blinking. A lot of separation, a lot of patience here, it looks like, coming down to the end of the race here. I think right now they just want to get this race out of the way, but we do see the 80 going around. That's gonna be Randy Carruter, and I can't check what happened because we got racing going on. James Shane Wolf, Doug Blackman up here. Oh, buddy, Doug Blackman up here in that 4 spot, trying to run down that 83 machine. Josiah Strauss there in that 5th spot. Now going to get ran down by the 22 of Sean Corcoran. Oh, man, 3 to go here tonight. Man, they are trying to run down that 25 of Doug Blackman. Doug, you got to do what you got to do, bud. Hold your line, man. Caution is out. That is going to set up a green-white checker that they get. And that's going to be Patrick Moore involved in this. They were 3 wide back here, and they got it split up there. Patrick Moore, we see the 91, the 96 there. 91 right up ahead of the 96. We got Patrick Moore, though, that's going to be involved in this incident. So what happened? Oh, we're back to 3 wide, dang near 4. There, it looks like maybe the 24. Oh, maybe some contact a little bit there with that number 10. That could have been some net coating there, too. Well, let's look at it on my perspective. Like I said, it's just my perspective and not the admin. So we'll see here. It looks like right there. Oh, definitely a little bit of contact there. Taking that air off that number 10. Loosening it up that back end. Definitely going to spin that number 10 of Patrick Moore. All right, well, as we get back underway here, we are going to be under the one and only GWC that they have here for Extreme Motorsports. So that is all they get. Can we end it under a green-white checkered? Can we go green? Can we go white? Can we go checkered? If the leader does not pass the start-finish line to take the white flag, and we have a caution before that, the race is over. It will end under caution. If the leader does cross the line and we get the white flag, then it is going to be a race to the end for sure. Alrighty, well, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and I mean quick. So stay tuned. We're going to be right back. Alrighty, folks, we're back here, and I said it was real quick, and that's what I meant. Green-white checkered attempt 1 of 1 here. I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is they have got to make it at least 2 laps here, green-white, and then it's a race to the end. If they go green, have a caution, it's going to be over. It looks like the pace car lights are going to be off here this time by. So next time by, we are going to go green flag racing once again. And we'll figure out, we'll see what happens. But Rick Christensen, James Shane Wolf, Doug Blackman, Sean Corcoran, Josiah Strauss, Ted Poulin, Sebastian Taylor, Lane Doyle, Justin Lemke, Coda Lipster rounding out the top 10 here this evening. Coming down to the one and only GWC here. Green-white checkered attempt. Rick has got to get the jump of a lifetime here over the 83. He has got to get some separation now over the 83 to pull out something, the win or a top 2 if the wreck happens with them. It's got to do something. Pace car is going to be off and away here. Sharp left turn. There it goes. Here we go, folks. Great checkered attempt. What a ride here tonight. Rick on the pedal. We're back underway. Got a little bit of a jump, but he's going to go wide. James Shainwolf going to go to the inside. For second. No, Rick got the run on the outside line. As we come diving down into 3, it's going to be caution is out. Stinson is going to squeeze away with the win here tonight. Oh, all right. Well, let's take a look here at the caution. It looks like it might have been on Randy Kruder. Nolan Neiman out there in chat. How you doing, buddy? Looks like 3 wide back here. Looks like 62 all over the back of the 80 here. The 2, the 18 now all right here together. Looks like the 18. Oh, the 18 blinking out there. Is that what caused that? No. Maybe it started right up ahead of them. The 34 and company. 34, 10, 81, 111. So right here. Oh, yep, that's where it was. Right here, the 111. Oh, that is where it all started here, folks. That's what's going to end it here tonight. We get back up front here. That's going to be Rick Christensen. He's going to grab the victory here tonight. James Shainwolf there is going to finish, I do believe, in that second spot. And Doug Blackman held on to a third place finish. This is unofficial, but that is who I have got here. Rick Christensen up front, James Shainwolf in second, and Doug Blackman in third here this evening. We'll, of course, get the top 3 up here for the MaxSpeedTV post-race show. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we're back here live on MaxSpeedTV. We have caught up here with our third place finisher here tonight, and I think he is surprised as ever, finishing up here, at a track like Gateway. I know, Doug, you're a hard racer at that, man, and you have been running up front throughout the season, but it's been some luck there, buddy. But, talk about Gateway out here tonight, man, coming back from Thanksgiving break and battling out this 1.25 mile track. It had to have been a fight out there, bud.
Oh yeah, it definitely was a fight, and I mean, 2 words: send it, and that's what I tried to do. I mean, I think I had the turkey dragging behind me, just trying to mess up people behind me. But man, I am psyched. I mean, I've had a crap 2 seasons, so this third place finish at Gateway, a track that I used to struggle at, is just, man, I can't even explain it. I'm ecstatic just for that third place.
Oh yeah, so this is like a win for you, basically.
Yeah, for this season and last season, yeah, this is a win for me. I mean, if it paid out, I'd cash that check in a heartbeat.
Well, Doug, Gateway is kind of like Darlington, but it's more flatter. The track itself is similar, but it's a lot flatter. So how do you race a track that is similar to another, but, well, flatter? I mean, how do you set your mind to that?
This track, I think, is kind of a mixture of momentum track because you have to shift, and it's really important to really get that drive off the corner. So, I mean, this style of racing is what I like. I like to throttle drive a track, and to be able to turn the car with just the throttle, that's all the difference in the world at most tracks that depend on downforce so much and stuff. So I think that's what the major difference is, because you're working both sides of the fence. You've got that intermediate kind of factor to it, but you also have the Martinsville and Darlington edge to it as well.
Yeah, the Martinsville flat side and then the Darlington track field. So yeah, kind of combination of really the two. Well, I mean, I want to keep you up here. I've got a bajillion questions I could ask you, but it's been a rough race out here. I mean, we've had the cautions here this evening, but we are going to be off next week for week 13, and then we will be back for another week of racing at a track that everybody should be familiar with, Charlotte. How do you feel about Charlotte?
Charlotte's a great track to race, but I think Charlotte is like a big confidence track for everybody because so many people can run it and run it very aggressively. And the downside of that is that aggression typically is fighting for space, getting 2 people in one spot, causing incidents. So it'll be interesting how it unfolds. Hopefully we have a good race. For some reason, the ARCA series, it seems like some of these technical tracks, take away Nashville out of the equation, but it seems like we've really performed well at this series at some of these harder tracks for this what's basically considered an entry level to cup racing in the ARCA series. So unfortunately, we can't call it the ABC series anymore because we don't have Busch series. But anyway, I mean this is grassroots racing. In real life, I think the ARCA series probably has some of the best racing out there for something to watch, even though there's such a low car count at the tracks, which that's an entirely different story there with the economics and all that kind of stuff, which I've dealt with that with the team that I'm with. So it's just hopefully the car counts will get up and make things better, and hopefully that transpires or transcends over to the virtual side of things as well.
Well, I love the ARCA cars on iRacing. I've never seen an ARCA race in real life. Sorry, Doug, but I never have. But I heard they are fun to drive and just fun to watch because of they're lower horsepower, but man, they can drive just like really any other car. But man, I gotta say, Doug, awesome job out here tonight. Doug Blackman, Doug Designs, the sponsor of the ARCA series, man, up here Third place, Doug, man. Awesome job out here tonight, man. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate? Of course, you can't forget about yourself and Doug Design, of course.
Oh yeah. Y'all can visit me on my Facebook page, or you just search for The Real Doug Design on Facebook, or you can go to my web URL, which is just doug-design.com. We do signs, we do apparel, embroidery, all kinds of stuff. So check us out. Maybe we can help you all out with something. And I think Shane Wolf's out of the bathroom now, so you might be able to interview him next.
All right, give me just a minute. I am actually doug-design.com, correct?
Yes, of course, with the www, but who's
Okay,
counting?
yeah. I just put doug-design.com in chat there for everybody. Yes, you put that www dot in front of that. But Doug Blackman, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. Third place. Well, I guess if we don't see you tomorrow night back out of here at Gateway in the trucks, are you gonna make an appearance, or are you gonna kind of step back and wait for 2 weeks at Charlotte?
I'm gonna see what I can do. It just depends on what the schedule is.
All righty, buddy. We'll see you. If we don't see you tomorrow night, we'll see you in 2 weeks at Charlotte, bud.
All right, man. Take care. Thanks.
You too. All right. Well, that is, yes, going to bring us here to our second place finisher here tonight in the Northern Capital Machine. Shane Wolf battling it out there. And James, you were running up front there pretty much since the start of the race. You kind of fell back, and then you made your way back up, and then you never looked back. Battles between you and pretty much everybody out there here tonight. But James, talk about the race here at Gateway. Started out really, really strong out here tonight. We got 19 laps, green flag at the start, then the first caution. Then we got another good run, but not the best of runs, and then the caution started really to come out. Buddy, talk about it.
Yeah, that first caution I actually drove right past my pit stall. So I waved to my crew guys as I went by, and it kind of put us in the rear for the next one. I pit the next caution, and we were just trying to get back up there the whole night. Feel like we could have maybe improved one spot if I didn't make that mistake early on. But no, the race was great. I enjoyed it. It's a tough track with there not being a setup for it. And I think a lot of guys were struggling with the shift points, and everybody had different braking points. So it definitely made for some interesting moments,
Okay, so
especially in the back.
Okay, so going back to you was saying there was no setup for Gateway at all?
Not for the ARCA cars. We had to use the baseline setup, so it wasn't geared right. It didn't handle good. Everybody was sliding all over the place. Yeah, we were third gear most of the time around the track.
So there was absolutely no setup.
No,
man.
sir.
Oh man, I thought there was at least a setup for it, but yeah, that baseline, man, that's just bare minimum. You know?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it was rough.
Oh man, I hate it for you guys out there here tonight, man. A rough race. It started out good. Yeah, don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah. Everybody minded their P's and Q's.
Yeah, and it was a good race throughout, but man, the cautions, man, they just kept going, and you know, cautions can breed cautions. Really talk about the battles, you know, and the tire wear too, you know, because that is dreadful here. Talk about the battles and the tire wear here before we go into the next segment. But go ahead.
I actually got away with taking 2 tires a couple times. That last pit stop there. Yep, I took. I'm known for that though. Everybody's surprised when I say I take 2. I took 2 at the last one. Was able to get up a couple spots, and it hung in there with me till the end. Middle of the run there too, I took 2 tires as well, middle of the race, and
so I guess
got my track position back.
I guess you're going to be known as James 2-Tire Shane Wolf then.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so sometimes it hurts. Sometimes the track position kind of weighs out the bad of it. But yeah, it usually loosens the car up pretty good. And it was a handful to drive when I did that. But it obviously worked out.
Oh, yeah, for sure it did. Well, you know, we got tomorrow night here back at Gateway for the Northern Capital Truck Series. Of course, the sponsor on the Northern Capital 83 here this evening. Are we going to see you tomorrow night?
Yes, sir. I'll be in the Northern Capital 83 truck. So, yeah, we're hoping to have a good run over there in the truck side. I need to. If you look at my stats for ARCA and my stats for trucks, it looks like there's two completely different people driving it.
Yeah, you're third here tonight, coming in tonight, third in the point standings, 4 points behind Lane Doyle. I think you're going to go ahead and pass Lane Doyle for second. I don't think you're gonna have enough there to get around Clark for the top spot, but I don't know the official results. So, but just going off the math here, I don't know Clark. You know, going off, he finished 20th. So I mean, there's a possibility, but I think it's going to be close.
I don't think I'm going to jump Clark. I think I got around Lane. I don't think I finished I don't think Clark finished far enough back. So I don't think I'm going to get the points lead, but rolling out second in points is definitely nice momentum. You know, we've been on a pretty good streak of top fives here, and I'm just trying to improve, you know, steal a couple more wins before the chase, or during the chase would be nice even. Yeah, we've had really good cars every week. The Northern Capital Chevy's been great. It's just driver error that I'm being a little hard on myself, but I make little mistakes here and there, and it's costing us. It's costing us, obviously. But I just want to say congrats also to Rick, man. It's been a long time coming. It's like if that guy had any sort of luck, it was only the bad kind. And it's really cool to see him finally snag one of these things.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, James, we're going to go ahead and let you go celebrate second here tonight. Not going to keep you any longer than we have to because, well, it's been a rough race here tonight, man. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, other thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, bud?
Thank you to Curtis, everybody at Sampson Motorsports, Northern Capital. Thank you to Ed Robinson. He did not spot for me tonight, but he usually does. I had Drew Trader at One Mind 2 Design who spotted for me tonight. He did a killer job. Everybody that's a part of Sampson for the help and support, man, it goes a long way. The fans for watching, and you and MaxSpeedTV for the broadcast. They're always entertaining. My family loves to watch them. So appreciate everything.
I appreciate it, man. I really do. If it wasn't for the fans and everybody that appreciates what we do here over at MaxSpeedTV, well, I trust me, I wouldn't be doing what I do. So it really goes out to the fans and of course the drivers too. You know, even though we have a bad race a time or two, it's all about the fans and the drivers and everybody in between. You know, so.
Oh yeah.
All right, James, go celebrate second. We'll see you tomorrow night, bud.
Thank you, sir. We'll see you then.
All right, well, that is going to bring us here to our winner here tonight, and he is going to make it a different winner here this evening. Rick Christensen, buddy. How ecstatic are you?
Can we say I was like in tears?
Wow.
Can grown men can cry, right?
Yes, grown men can cry, but you can't cry in baseball, you know.
No, never will there.
All right, Rick, buddy, awesome job out here. I believe that it's the XB Nation 6 machine?
It is. Yep, it is.
Okay.
Yep, AB Nation.
Oh, AB Nation, not XB Nation. I said
it's AB. Yep, AB Nation.
Nation, man. Yep. BK Paints there, man. Awesome job out here, Rick, buddy. Well, really talk about the race here tonight because it was a great run there at the beginning, a 19-lap run, and then we had the first caution. Then we had a pretty good solid run there, and then the cautions, man. Bam, 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 back to back. You managed to find your way up to the front, toward the front, and you never looked back from there. Talk about the racing out there here this evening.
Yeah, it was hard to pass. I stayed in the top 10 for quite a while, running 7th, 8th. Me and Randy, my teammate, we practiced a lot, had a good car tonight. And you had to be really gentle on throttle, and I felt I had good speed, and I was just kind of just riding, I guess, because it was hard to pass. And then we decided to stay out with like 40 to go there, and we were going to be a little short on fuel by like 6 laps. So obviously the cautions helped us tremendously.
Yeah, you were out there
because
70 laps.
yeah, but the car, the car was still good, because we ran so many caution laps. The car was still decent. If we had a long run, would they eat me up? Yeah, they would eat me up. But that's just took a chance, and it finally worked out.
Well, it did work out. Now, of course, I'm looking at it here on the schedule here. We've only had 4 different winners. You're going to make the 5th different winner here that we've had in the ARCA series coming down to round 8 tonight. I mean, Clark, I've got to speak highly of Clark because he really has dominated really the pole in the winner sector. And tonight, it just was not his race. He tried, and it was an upset. Basically, you grabbed the win. I'm not saying it was an upset per se. Rick, you're an awesome driver, but wasn't his race. You ran your race accordingly, man. Talk about grabbing a win and making it the 5th different winner.
Yeah, I mean Clark is really really fast, obviously, because he's won so many races. But yeah, he was off a little bit. I think we could run with him a lot. A lot of us could run with him a lot more tonight. On that first long run, he wasn't really gaining on me. He was behind me, and I was holding my own with him. So, but when I seen him there at the end behind me, yeah, I was a little worried. And then it kind of was a bad deal with, I think, him and Randy, my teammate, got into it there, and I lost my teammate. But then I had who did I have behind me? Who finished second? My bad.
Shane Wolf.
Shane Wolf. I was just talking to him. Sorry,
yeah.
James. Of course, he's a hard charger too. I didn't really want to see him behind me neither, but
well, he won round 2 at Atlanta, so
Yeah, actually, I didn't want to see anyone behind me. I was the only car on the track.
Yeah, you was hoping for having that 34.5-second lead, right?
Exactly, and I was worried about screwing that up. So.
Oh man, well, Gateway, it's really a driver's track. You have got to really drive the track. You can't drive really anybody else. You have to drive the track and not, race around anybody else or, see what they're doing and try to do what they're doing. You have to do your own thing. That's where really you get better, But we got Gateway again tomorrow night for the Northern Capital Truck Series. Are we going to see you tomorrow night?
Yeah, I'll be there. I've not ran a single lap, but I ran a lot in the ARCA car. So if I can get around it in the ARCA car, I'm sure I can get around it in the truck.
All right. Well, the truck and the ARCA are 2 totally different machines, Rick. You know that.
Yep, I know that. But the ARCA car is no doubt the funnest car to drive out of all 4 series. It's just, like you said, you have to drive the car, and it makes it really fun.
Yes. Yeah. You have to drive the car, Rick. Yeah, for sure. Well, buddy, awesome win here tonight, man. We're going to let you go celebrate. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, man? Go ahead.
Absolutely. I got a bunch here. I want to thank Doug Design. That's singular, not plural, right? Doug Design. Make sure Doug hears that.
Yeah, Doug Design. Yeah,
right. So Doug's I got it right.
Design.
So I should get something for that, Doug. I want to thank the admins, of course, Curtis. I think he's one of the best admins. He puts up with a lot of us. Sometimes we don't have the best of races. I want to thank Curtis.
He puts Gary up May. With me, so
Gary May is our new sponsor this year with AB Nation. They deal with pools and hot tubs, like install and repair and pool needs. So we thank Gary. I got BK Paints, of course, Prime Time. I want to thank you, Josh. Of course, you're like one in the only. There's no one like you.
I
So,
appreciate it, Rick.
and that's a good thing. Prime Time. My teammates. I want to thank Nick and Bryce. They've been helping us a lot spotting. Our finishes hasn't showed it, but they've been helping us a lot. Like I said, it's been a really hard year for our team, especially in ARCA. A big shout out to also Randy. I feel bad for him tonight. He works harder, probably. I'm gonna say maybe harder than anyone on our team, and he
you're
just
talking
doesn't
about Randy
get
Kruder,
Randy
right?
Kruder.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh man.
And he's improved so much, man. He's this is only second season racing, and he's improved so much. And I just feel bad for him because he's passionate for this too, and he just doesn't get the finishes. So if I could have got wrecked and him win, I would have done that. But yeah. So he's the one that keeps my head on straight because I get really disappointed and he just, it's okay, Rick, it's okay, things will be okay. But without him, I don't know what I'd do. And
go ahead.
Last but not least, this is going to be a shout out to Cameron Hearn. Last season, he come in and helped us a little bit with some setups and what to do here and there. And during the off season, we raced a couple races with him, and he helped me again. And he's also helped Randy, and he's helped a lot of people. And I've been filling his phone with messages all season, and he just answers them. And he was even going to send me a video to show how he gets around tracks. That's the type of guy Cameron Hearn is. I know some people had some.
I know, Mr. Cameron Hearn.
Oh yeah, I
my
mean,
buddy Cameron. Yes.
yeah. He's been yeah, he's been so much help for me. I mean, he's gotten us way faster just by the few things he's told us to try. So I really want to thank him a lot because, and like I said, and my teammates, we work real hard and we just haven't had the finishes. So it's been really disappointing. But I've been running on here. I probably should let you go. So.
Oh no, man. I mean, yeah, I know it's late. I understand that, but I mean, you got to give those shout outs, man, because without the without the help, without the support, you wouldn't be where you're at, Rick. So and that goes off of me too. Without the support for what I do, I wouldn't be where I'm at. It takes everybody. So
yeah, because just like today, I was telling Randy, I think if it wasn't for my teammates in ARCA, well, all my teammates, but mainly Randy, and Nick and Bryce and my other teammates, Senior, Sebastian, I probably would have quit. I mean, that's how frustrating this season has been, and they just keep just keep plugging me along, trying to keep me positive. And it's kind of hard when you just don't get finishes like you think you deserve or expect.
Well, stay positive, man. You seen what you're able to do tonight. Stay positive for the future. Just keep trucking, carring, really whatever vehicle you're in, man. Keep it up, Rick. Congratulations on the first win of the season here tonight.
Yeah,
awesome job.
Yeah, it's pretty unbelievable. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it.
All righty, man. We'll let you go celebrate, bud.
All right. Thanks, man.
Uh-huh. All right. We're getting back down there to the ARCA lobby here. I believe that's where I put him at. If not, well, then I guess he's going to have to go to his other respective place. But that is going to do it here for the interviews. Let's get down here to the unofficial results. Of course, Penny getting admin stuff they have to do here tonight. Rick Christensen grabbing the win here this evening. Awesome run by Rick. Going to grab the win. The fifth different winner here for the ARCA series. Awesome job by Rick. James Shane Wolf in second. Already has a win on the season, but just getting the win doesn't mean anything. You still have to be in the top 12 after round number 10 to get into the chase. So James still there in second place here tonight. Doug Blackman, our series sponsor there. Doug Design going to finish there in third. Sean Corcoran in fourth. Ted Pullen going to grab and pull a Ted here tonight. He's going to grab a top 5. Awesome run by Ted. Josiah Strauss, a great recovery there by Josiah. Going to finish in 6th. Justin Lemke 7th. Sebastian Taylor 8th. Lane Doyle 9th. And Devin Bacino there in 10th. Blair Daddy Patterson, after I jinxed him there talking about him, well, he's going to grab a top 15 here. He's going to get into 11th. Awesome recovery there by Blair Patterson. Raul Nardi there in that 12th spot. Damian Crump 13th. Kyle Knapp 14th. Ron Swan 15th. Chris Scala 16th. Jarrett Lipster 17th. Matthew Robinson 18th. Patrick Moore 19th. Clark Janikin in 20th. Tough race here tonight by Clark. Coda Lipster there 21st. Ron Schutte 22nd. Edward Moore Sr. 23rd. Randy Kruger 24th. Jeremy Rigney 25th. Jeff Glockner 26th. Brendan L. Book 27th. Alexander Brown 28th. Carter Coop 29th. And Dawson Miller going to round out the top 30. Jim Thorndike, 31st. Tyler Raw, 32nd. Kevin Franks, 33rd. Jeremy Knapp, 34th. Dwayne Dunn, 35th. Tough break for Dwayne Dunn. Robert Kenny, 36th. Derek Talent, 37th. Pierce Maffett, 38th. And Ryan Branshaw there is going to round out our unofficial field here tonight in 39th. But congratulations goes to our winner here this evening, Rick Christensen, grabbing the win here tonight for the Doug Design ARCA Series for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. Tomorrow night, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, we're going to unload the trucks right back at it here at Gateway. Oh, you don't want to miss it. The trucks are totally different from the ARCA cars. Tomorrow night is definitely going to be a little bit more interesting than it was tonight. But that's going to do it here for MaxSpeedTV. Until tomorrow night, folks, thank you all. Stay safe and have a good night.